Hello and welcome to One Man Renegade Productions YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Armor B, and it's Saturday, and we were just hours away from NXT Vengeance Day coming up a little bit later on tonight on the Peacock network or the WWE network or whatever, wherever you are, whatever system it might be on. Here in the United States, where I am located, it is on the Peacock network. So that's where I'll be watching it. So to get you ready for that, we're going to open up another blaster box of Panini 2022 NXT wrestling cards. If you missed any of the previous wrestling related videos, head up there, check it out. While you're at it, head on down, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, thumbs up, like the video, hit that share button, share this with everyone you know. Head on down in the comments, tell me who you think's going to win tonight. Any of the matches, which match are you looking forward to the most, or whatever, or just say hi. And then check out the links in the description for my blog podcast, where I do have my predictions up. Check out my latest chapter of my podcast. You can check out and see who I think's going to win. And then check out the links in the description for my blog, other social media, as well as my eBay, where I should have some cool stuff up for sale. So go check it out. Make some offers, buy some stuff, share it with other people. Save me as a seller, all that goodness. All right, so we're going to rip into this box and kind of talk about what might happen tonight. Braun Breaker, of course, will be, and I'm assuming the main event, in a steel cage match defending the NXT title against Grayson Waller. Mandy Rose, unfortunately, no longer with NXT or the WWE, but her former partners and Toxic Attraction will both be challenging for the NXT Women's Championship. So let's get into it and see what we can find. Hopefully we find some good stuff. Looking for blaster exclusive autographs and memorabilia. That's kind of confusing. So I don't know what that means exactly, because like I'm assuming there's autographs and memorabilia in the hobby version, right? So I mean, are there just certain people that are there certain like checklists that I don't know what that means. But we should find 12 inserts or parallels per box on average. There are 6 packs, 15 cards per pack. So let's get to it. I've opened a couple of these before on the channel, so they're not super new, but still cool nonetheless. And obviously makes sense to open ahead of NXT Vengeance Day. So let's get into it. Of course, speaking of NXT, was it 3 participants in the women's Royal Rumble from NXT? No men from NXT in the Royal Rumble. We got Jordan Devlin, who's now JD McDonough. Got a Brooks Jensen, rookie card. Not involved tonight, although Fallon Henley is challenging for the women's tag team champions, and obviously they're kind of in a faction together. Odyssey Jones, rookie card. I don't really know what he's been up to recently. I haven't really noticed him too much on television now that I think about it. Grayson Waller, of course, talked about him. He'll be challenging for the NXT championship in a steel cage match. Tiffany Stratton just recently returned. Not involved specifically tonight in any match, but you never know. Tony D'Angelo, rookie card there. Not, again, same sort of thing. Not involved in anything specific, but you never know. Wild Boar, part of NXT UK, no longer with the company. Ginny, I think she was one of the few that wasn't let go, but then she decided to retire. Elektra Lopez, of course, she was in what is it called? the group there, the Phantasmo. Why am I blanking on the name of the group? Anyways, the group went to SmackDown and ditched her for Zelina Vega, and then she kind of reemerged in NXT. Trent Seven, who was let go, showed up in AEW, had a couple matches in AEW. I don't know that he's assigned or anything like that, but Flash Morgan Webster, no longer with NXT, or NXT UK, I should say. Zoe Stark, she was actually in the Rumble, but not in scheduled to be anything tonight. Angelo Dawkins, this is a, like, I don't know what these are called. They're like the, it's a high number, but they're like legend, not legend, but like NXT alumni, I suppose. Io Shirai, now Io Sky, of course, one half of the tag team, the women's tag team champions, is now on, I guess technically Raw, although since they're the tag team champions and go to both. It's part of what's it called? Damage Control. Why am I forgetting all the names of the factions? And then Damian Priest is the green parallel. Actually, that might be a silver parallel. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all the different parallels. I think that's a silver parallel. This is a green parallel, but then again, this is one of the alumni cards. All right, let's keep going. See what else we can find. Got Kenny Williams. I don't think he is around anymore. Aoife Valkyrie is now. What's her new name? She came back, or she came to NXT, and now she is Valkyria. Something Valkyria. Tara Valkyria or something like that. I believe that's her new name, something like that. Alba Fire, of course, she used to Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray? Something like that. No, because now I'm confused, because there was... Right? Was that her name? Wow, I'm just forgetting everything today. But anyways, she's still in NXT. She just recently concluded the feud with Isla Dawn and kind of joined with her, so, but not scheduled to be anything. Primate, again, another casualty of the NXT UK. Now, Mark Coffey was in NXT UK, but as part of Gallus, him and Wolfgang are actually challenging for the NXT tag titles tonight in a Fatal 4-Way. Joe Gacy, head of the Schism. Triple H, not really running things in NXT anymore. He's, more main roster stuff. Kind of handed the reins over to Shawn Michaels for NXT, but he's, probably has some say in stuff. Saray, not quite sure what's happened to her. She hasn't been around for a bit. Danny Luna, I think she didn't make it. Cruz del Toro, of course, part of Legado del Fantasma. There we go. He's on SmackDown now, along with the rest of those guys. Amale, I think, was part of the Cuts. Katana Chance, she is one half of the, she used to be Casey Canizaro. She's one half of the women's tag team champion, NXT women's tag team champion, defending them tonight against Fallon Henley and Kiana James. We got Mark Andrews, who, again, casualty of NXT UK. Drew McIntyre, of course, former NXT champion. That is one of those, whatever they're called, alumni cards, I suppose. I mean, they're just part of the regular set. They're not like an insert set, but they're like kind of like a subset, sort of, I would say. Mark Coffey, there's just the green version. And then we got Carmelo Hayes, NXT highlights from 2021, and winning the North American Championship there. But he will be taking on Apollo Crews tonight in a 2 out of 3 falls match. They're 1-1 against each other so far, or I guess, or in recent memory anyways, they're 1-1 against each other. So you're gonna have the rubber match, but they're making it 2 out of 3. So that should be good. Next up, we got Ilya Dragunov. Not quite sure what's up with him. He came over, had a match with Braun Breaker because he was like, hey, I never actually lost the title. He had to give it up because of injury, or the NXT UK Championship that Tyler Bate then had and lost to Braun Breaker, and they kind of merged the titles together. But then I don't know. I don't know if he got injured again, or I don't know. He hasn't been around. We got Tiger Tehran. Don't think he made it over from NXT UK. Ivy Nile, rookie card there. She's still part of the Diamond Mine. Noam Dar. Now, he was one that apparently wasn't let go, but he hasn't been around. So don't really know what the deal is with him. Josh Briggs, of course, tag partners with Brooks Jensen there. Of course, they'll be, I guess, in the corner of Kiana James and Fallon Henley tonight, I suppose. Bruce Creed. Creed brothers fought in the Sheer last Tuesday, but they're not scheduled to be anything tonight. Joe Coffey, of course, brother of Mark Coffey, but he's not part of the team tonight. It's just Mark Coffey and Wolfgang. I don't know if he'll be in their corner or not. He hasn't been around since they've come back recently, but always could be, I guess. Santos Escobar, of course, is on SmackDown now. JC Jane challenging for the Women's Championship tonight. Rampage Brown didn't make it out of NXT UK. There's Julius Creed, of course, his brother. Carmelo Hayes, we talked about. He'll be fighting Apollo Crews. Ricochet, alumni. We got Shinsuke Nakamura all-time NXT highlights. That's the green version there. And then all-time NXT highlights of the Demon Finn Balor. Of course, he is now on Raw. It's part of Judgment Day. All right, moving on. Next pack. Got Fallon Henley. We talked about her. She will be challenging with the tag titles, along with Kiana James. We got Wes Lee, who will be defending his North American Championship against Dijak. We got Oliver Carter. He's got a new name, and I forget what it is. But he's in NXT now. He's got a new name, but I don't remember what the name is. So, there we go. James Drake, he's got a new name too, and I always forget what it is because Tim and Zach Gibson changed their names, and they're part of the schism, and I never can remember what their new names are. But obviously he's with Joe Gacy in that group. Got Stevie Turner, who actually just debuted on NXT. He's doing like a blogger, not a blogger, but a vlogger, I guess, or like a podcaster or YouTuber, like, or whatever. I don't know if the gimmick's quite supposed to be, but something along those lines. We got Johnny Saint. I guess he was let go. I don't really know. I mean, he was part of NXT UK, whatever, but obviously that's gone now, so I don't really know if he's still with the company or not. I kind of think no, but don't know for sure. Cora Jade, not scheduled tonight. Shy Samuels, of course, didn't make it on NXT UK. Ashton Smith, I don't believe, did either. We got Von Wagner, who fought Dijak for his spot in that match against Wesley, but came up short. But come Tuesday, he might do something else. Jack Stars, I don't think made it from back out of NXT UK. Walking Wild, of course, part of Delgado del Fantasma. Finn Balor, talked about him already. We got a gray border. Nathan Fraser. Now, he'd been around in NXT for a little bit. I haven't seen him recently, so I'm not quite sure what he is up to. I know I messed up my piles. It's all right. And then Raquel Gonzalez, of course, now Raquel Rodriguez, is on SmackDown. All right, a couple more packs to go. Hopefully we can get a hit out of this blaster box. That'd be cool, but so far no hits. We got Roderick Strong. Not sure what's up with him. I guess he's injured. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know he was, storyline wise he got injured, but I thought that was just storyline, but he hasn't been around since, so maybe he is really injured. Guess he's still part of Diamond Mines. I don't know. Boa, not sure what happened to Boa. I'm not sure if he's still with the company or what, but he hasn't done anything recently. Malik Blade still not scheduled for tonight, or wait, is he part of that? No, they were part of the triple threat this week to see who's going to go on that Chase University, or was that a Fatal 4-Way? I don't know. I feel like they got a shot but aren't in the tag title match, right? Something like that. I feel like. Miko Satomura, she had a match with Mandy Rose but hasn't been around since then. Aaliyah James, I don't know that she made it over from NXT UK. Tyler Bate, yeah, he came back from just not being around for a bit recently, last couple weeks, so he's around, not doing anything specific for tonight, but There you go. Got Braun Breaker. Of course, he's the NXT champion. Idris Analfi, Malik Blade's partner. I don't know, right? Whatever. But down. Sam Gradwell, he did not make it. Neither did Nina Samuels from NXT UK. Bodie Hayward got let go not too long ago. There's Wolfgang, of course, along with Mark Coffey, will be challenging for the tag titles in that fatal four-way. Pretty Deadly and Chase University and the New Day are the other teams rounding that out. Otis Alumni. We got the Green Joe Gacy. Was there somewhere. And we got JC Jane, some sort of parallel, snakeskin parallel or something along those lines. But of course, she'll be challenging for the women's championship tonight. So wait, is this... Yeah, I don't know. This is insert parallel or something. I'm not quite sure what this is. But portrait something or other. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all the different inserts and parallels and stuff. But all right, we got one last pack for you now. Let's see what we get in here. Got Saxon Huxley, who didn't make it over from NXT UK. Valentina Faraz. But like her and Elektra Lopez are forming like a group because her other partner got injured, I want to say. Something like that. Trick Williams, of course, will be in Carmelo Hayes' corner. Elton Prince, part of the fatal four-way for the tag titles with his partner Blair Davenport. She came over, had the match. It's part of that fatal, actually she was part of the match with Miko Satomura, right? With Mandy Rose or something. I'm trying to remember. It was a while ago. She hasn't been around since then. Kaden Carter, of course, will be defending tag titles with Katana Chance. Got Nikita Lyons, who unfortunately just tore up her knee. She'll be out for quite a while. Then we got Elisa Leon. Not sure. No. Then there's Kit Wilson, Zaya Brookside, who got let go. Isla Dawn, who was feuding with Alba Fire, and now we're maybe going to be a tag team, it looks like. Lash Legend, she's around doing stuff, but not involved tonight. We got Big E Alumni. Solo Sokoa, of course, now part of the Bloodline on the main roster. Green variation. And our final card is going to be Raquel Gonzalez again. We already talked about her. So there we go. Nothing crazy. You can get any autographs or relics or anything like that. But cool cards nonetheless. Getting you all ready for NXT Vengeance Day tonight on Peacock or WWE Network or whatever streaming service or whatever it is and wherever you live. So check it out. Enjoy it. Have fun. And yeah, come back next time. We'll preview the next pay-per-view or premium live event as they're called. And sometimes, or I guess the next one would be Elimination Chamber. That's like in 2 weeks, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. So be interesting to see how the Elimination Chamber pans out as we're headed on the road to WrestleMania. But we're making a quick little stop before that for NXT. So thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, come back next time for more wrestling-related stuff before the next pay-per-view. But come back every day. I got videos posted every day, sometimes multiple days. So just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, get a little notification every time a video is up and ready to watch. Come over, watch it like a chair, comment on all that fun stuff. Keyword, there's fun, just having fun here. Open up some wrestling cards, talking wrestling, getting ready for pay-per-view or premium live event, whatever you want to call it. It's always hard not to say pay-per-view, but I guess technically they're not pay-per-views anymore because you don't pay per view, you pay for the streaming, so technically it makes more sense. I don't know, whatever. But thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe, have fun, talk to you next time, bye.